What's up YouTube, this is Ian, bringing you a new video. Today I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on Harvest. I don't normally do these talking head videos, but it's a question I've been getting a lot on stream. What do I think of Harvest and the Harvest changes, the Harvest nerfs? And so instead of giving you guys a half-hearted reply on stream, I will point you guys to this video and you can get my full thoughts on Harvest. So I seem to be the only person in the world that thinks that GGG is heading in the right direction. I agree with the Harvest changes in spirit. I don't think that they've accomplished what they want to accomplish with some of their short-term changes, but I agree with the manifesto in terms of what they're trying to accomplish. So the two things that I really agree with are Harvest is too strong and they need to bring it back in power level. And the other thing that they acknowledged was that players are dissatisfied with Discord trading and that they want to try and move away from that. Now, the steps that they're doing to eliminate that might not be the right thing. Like, I'm still going to Discord trade, reforge key prefix, suffix, add remove nons, and stuff like that. But overall, in spirit, I agree with GGG trying to move away from that and bringing down Harvest. So let's address the first one, which is bringing down Harvest in power level. Why do I agree with that? You know, why is that a good thing for the game in general? And so in order for me to explain why I think this is a good change, I want to pose a hypothetical, basically. So let's say they kept Harvest in its current state, and in next league, you know, I think it would be fun. It would be fun in the short term, creating these crazy OP items. But then maybe like the third league in a row of making your triple elevated chess piece, you know, or these crazy helmets or whatever, maybe the fourth league in a row. I don't know how many leagues it would take, but at some point you're going to get burnt out making literally the same exact item. You know, obviously they're going to add new skill gems, maybe even add new mods, you know, different tags that you could try and target with Harvest. And in that world, maybe it's a little bit more exciting, but to be honest, 4 leagues in a row, you know, September rolls around and, you know, it's the 4th league in a row of Discord trading and, you know, targeting, basically making the same exact items in my POB. I don't think I would enjoy it as much. Obviously, I enjoyed it in the short term and I think it was really fun, but for overall health of the game, I don't know. Imagine they added a new orb to the game that like reforged the tiers of an item. So you have an item with like bad life and, you know, 3 bad resists on it, but you use this new orb and it reforges the tiers on it so you get higher tier life and maybe a couple of the resists go up or something. That'd be a cool item and I would be excited for an item like that. But with Harvest in the game in its current state, I can't get excited for it because I can just add remove life until I hit the, you know, T1 life roll. I can add remove cold until I hit perfect cold res, stuff like that. So, you know, obviously this is kind of a weird example because I just made up an item and it's future leagues and stuff like that. But like, my point is that they can't realistically add anything into the game, crafting-wise, that could be better than Harvest, if they kept it the way that it is now. And part of my excitement every league is not just new items and new skill gems and stuff like that, but it's also, you know, new ways to craft items. You know, I was really excited for Delve and Delve fossils when they put them in. You know, essences are kind of the old school one there. I didn't really find myself using many fossils, many essences. I made an int stacker, so actually I did use a lot of int essences, but I used a lot of Harvest to just change every essence into an int essence, you know. Harvest was basically the best way to acquire everything in the game, as far as the way that I was playing the game. So I think it's good that they're bringing it down in power level, so for my future excitement, I can get more excited for crafting methods that they are going to put in. Maybe they can experiment with different ways of doing deterministic crafting. I think it's really dangerous when they do put in deterministic crafting, you know, being able to use some combination of fossils to make sure you get those plus gems, or using clever use of blocking prefixes and suffixes to make sure you get explode or something like that. Deterministic crafting in general is kind of dangerous, and I just think too powerful in general, so I'm glad that they're kind of moving away from that. When I say too dangerous or whatever, it's just like you get too much power too fast, and it kind of kills the excitement of progressing your character. So I agree philosophically with what GGG is trying to do in bringing that stuff down. And the other part of it is the Discord trading. I did a ton of Discord trading. I have some clips going on in the background of me doing Discord trading. I think I'm buying reforged keep suffixes here for my dual influenced amulet or whatever. So yeah, I mean, a lot of it was You know, it's fun in the short term and making all these crazy OP items. But I think for the overall health of the game, if I'm allowed to talk about stuff like that, it's better for the game that Harvest kind of gets pulled back a little bit. So those are my full thoughts on the Harvest changes and what I think of Harvest moving forward. I think it'll still be really powerful. For those of you guys who follow me for my Atlas content, I'll probably still be targeting Harvest with my Atlas, but we'll see in the patch notes what they end up doing. Anyways, thank you guys for stopping by, and I will see you guys in the next one.